The book I'm going to read today is called The Big Orange Thing. So I put on as much orange as I could find. I may have read this book to you before because it's one of my favorites. The Big Orange Thing. The Big Orange Thing, story by Jerry Jewell, pictures by Charles E. Martin. When Charlie came home from school, he was feeling terrible. He had drawn a picture of a duck. It was the best duck he had ever drawn. And his teacher had said, "That's a nice cow, Charlie." So Charlie was feeling terrible when he came home from school. He went back into the backyard and started to build something. "Building things makes me feel better," he said to himself. He found some small orange boards and some tiny orange nails. Then he got out his little orange hammer and pounded the tiny orange nails into the orange boards. After that, he added some orange pipes and 2 orange sticks. He fastened these together with some orange wire and 4 feet of orange string and a little bit of glue from an orange tube. Finally, he nailed on an orange crate, and there it was. A big orange thing. It was beautiful. Charlie just looked and looked. Eddie came over. He lived next door. "What's that?" he asked. "It's a big orange thing." Eddie walked all around it and said, "It sure is. What do you do with it?" "You look at it." Charlie and Eddie looked at the big orange thing for about an hour. Finally, Eddie said, "This is dull. Doesn't your big orange thing do anything?" Charlie thought about that. "It talks," he said at last. Eddie laughed. "It doesn't even have a mouth." That was true. So Charlie got 2 more orange boards and some orange cloth, and he made a mouth. "Now it can talk," said Charlie. "I bet it can't," said Eddie. "I'm hungry," said the big orange thing. Charlie smiled proudly. He said, "See, you were wrong. It can talk." Eddie said, "Yup, I was wrong." The big orange thing said, "But I was right. In fact, I'm very hungry." Charlie turned his attention to his new orange friend. "What do big orange things like to eat?" "I don't know," said the big orange thing. "I've never eaten anything." Charlie and Eddie talked it over and decided there was just one thing a big orange thing was sure to like: oranges. The big orange thing ate 47 of them and didn't even spit out the seeds. Charlie was very proud of him. "I'm going to take him to school with me tomorrow." So Charlie and Eddie lifted the big orange thing onto a little wagon, and the next morning they pulled it to school. The children laughed when they saw the big orange thing, and they laughed when he bowed and said, "Good morning, Mrs. Kramer," to the teacher. And they laughed when he ate 74 oranges for lunch without spitting out the seeds. That afternoon, Charlie drew a picture of a kitten that Miss Kramer thought was a camel. The big orange thing drew an elephant that looked exactly like an elephant. I guess I can't draw very well, sighed Charlie. No, said Miss Kramer, but you certainly can make big orange things. Charlie felt very proud. So, I've got a little assignment for you. I want you guys to make a big orange thing. You might have orange paper, which would be great, or you could color something orange, or maybe you want to make something out of only purple stuff, or maybe you want to make something out of only green, or only blue, or only yellow. You get to make something, anything, but you can only use one color. I've attached a Google Slides presentation so you can show us all your picture of your big thing, whatever color you pick. Have a great day.